Hi there, I'm Joseph Kern, instructional designer at Emporia State University. A little while ago, I talked about Videonot.es, which was a service that allows you to load a video. This one's from a MOOC. It works with Coursera or Udacity or edX, but with also things like YouTube. But you load a video in, and you are able to take notes along with it. And later on, when you're reviewing the video or reviewing your notes, you want to see what they were talking about here because I don't think I wrote it down correctly. You click on it, and the video jumps to that point. So if you have a long lecture video, especially is where it's handy, or some kind of online documentary, you're able to get through the parts you need to see again a lot easier than it would be if you're just kind of hunting and searching. Videonot.es work through Google Drive. So the notes all live on your drive. They get automatically created. You control the sharing just like with a regular Google Drive file. Although when you share, the service automatically is shared, like there's somebody's French name that shows up on here, which is weird. But as an alternative, there's another one that I found out about a little bit ago called Videonot. It's developed by the University of Minnesota. The address is ant.umn.edu. So I'm going to show some similarities, differences between these two so you can pick which one that you want to use or your students might find a little better. But when you tell it to launch, you pick what type of account you want it to link to. I think they just want something that's verifiable that you're a real person, if that's what Twitter does for you. And you tell it to add a new ant. That's what they call themselves, is an ant. And just go to YouTube. You can pick a video and load it in there. It's not functional with other video services like your MOOC. So if the MOOC happens to also put their videos onto YouTube, that works. So as an instructor, if you put things onto YouTube, your students would be able to use this. So load video and just start annotating. So the annotation process is pretty easy. You just watch it, and whenever you're ready to add a note, you tell it to add a note. Now with Videonot.es, you just type. Wherever you are, you just start typing. It will automatically make those notes for you. It puts in the time code. But on here I was doing code, and so as you're coding, you keep putting in, hit enter and put a new line in. Every time you hit a new line, like here at 2 minutes and 2 minutes 16, it makes a new entry basically. So if I'm clicking here, it jumps to 2:16 instead of back at 2, which is probably what I want. So I'm getting the whole picture. And so you're not as in control of when your notes show up in the video, I guess, is a weird way of putting it. But with this, I can put in all the notes I want. I can make them as long as I want, and it's all chunked together. The cool thing as far as making sure that your students are getting, I guess, interacting more with what you're doing instead of just mindlessly typing notes, they're prompted for a subject. So they have to think about, what is the topic that I'm going over right now? And so all the notes are going to fit within that topic. And so the process of actually stopping and having to consider what they're putting in here is going to make them think, and it's going to lead to better transfer with the students. So they can keep watching, keep adding those in. When they're all done, it will show up in their ant farm. That's where all of your ants live. And so from here, also from the video on these tabs on the bottom, but from your ant farm with all of these, you're able to select, and you can go back and annotate it some more. You can just play it to view. You can embed it, so you get an embed code, which you as the instructor can put in somewhere like your Blackboard course. So just on the content page of your Blackboard course, you can put that video in. So if you took notes over something, or as a delivery method, you could have put some prompts in there, like that could be the subject is you're just asking them a key question about that part of the video. So the students could be able to go through, see, okay, I have to answer this question here. Depending on how you share it, you can let other people type in their own annotations. Now, within the embed, they're not able to do that. They would have to go back through Videonot. But with the sharing, you can set it, the automatic is that anybody who goes to this link is able to add their own annotations in there. You can change that to private people, and that gives you the option of adding individuals according to their email address. You can pick if they want to annotate or if they want to just view it. So overall, you can see which ones are private or public, how many annotations they have, when they were last edited. So extra little information there for you. And those are the basics on Videonot. So jump in, play around with it a little bit, have your students play around with it a little bit, see if it's something that even if you yourself don't want to use it, they might find it really handy if they have maybe another teacher or just for their own personal enjoyment like to take notes of things that are on YouTube. So give it a try, see if it works out.